you know what? I would.
We're
That's probably the dream of mine. I would love to if I knew more about brewing. I would definitely have to hire some brewmasters for sure. Not stupid.
You wouldn't want to do it yourself?
Oh, I would like to learn and kind of be in the background, but
Yeah.
I would definitely leave it to the pros, right? I'm just um someone who brews beer at home and with my own equipment and stuff. I'm not knowledgeable with those big huge fermenter tanks and stuff. Although I've watched plenty of videos, I'm sure I can get the gist of it.
Did you watch the Brew Show's last video?
I believe so. Which one was that?
He was talking about commercial brewing versus home brewing, and he was interviewing Maury, and he was like, it's pretty much just the same thing, man. I mean,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you're just scaling up recipes and you're scaling up
yeah,
vessels and stuff.
yeah. And see, that's my biggest thing is I just don't know how to use the equipment, so it'd just be a learning curve.
Yeah. Well, we're cooking with grease, man, and I know Larry's doing a stream right now. I'm watching Larry over here, and I'm bummed because we made plans to do this yesterday, and we're sticking to them, and then Larry's doing a flash one. Beast did a flash one, and then we are doing one over Larry's now. But at the end of the day, it's all good, man. Good to see the love in here. What's going on? Off 118, man. Sunday night stream. Yeah, I just bet all of my money on the Chiefs to win. Larry is live right now. What's up, Patrick Sandy? I know I'm over here. I just gave him a couple super chats and some troll comments. Yeah, this is ClaytonGarred, man. What's going on, dude? Tell us where you're from.
Get over here!
I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta.
And yeah, so it's like the Texas of Canada, pretty much. We
What
got
is it?
lots of oil up here, and it's a blue collar city, I would say, where I'm from, anyways.
Yeah, a lot of jobs.
Oh no!
You see that?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I knew it. I'm not going to test myself anymore because they're like 10, $13 every morning and I'm over it.
I'm picking one up tomorrow because my son got some from school,
COVID.
and well, no, just the tests or whatever.
Oh, you
But
get the
they're
free ones?
at his day home right now, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna snag one of those and just double check. And then I plan on, if I'm positive, I'm gonna go get a PCR test, which they don't offer for free anymore.
What's PCR?
So, yeah,
What is
what's that?
PCR?
The PCR test.
Yeah, what is
I
that?
have to look it up to see exactly what it stands for.
Sorry to interrupt your Alberta, Texas story, but
No, polymerase chain reaction test.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well, basically, what you do is if you get that PCR test and it
What's
says
this
that I
scanner all
tested
about?
positive,
Yeah.
I would be able to travel for like the next 6 months. I
Shut
wouldn't
up,
have to
Beast.
worry about testing to and from airports. Certain countries, you would have to provide a negative test in order to enter. Canada, for example,
That's what
right
Austin's
now you
saying.
have to either prove like a negative test or whatever, right? So, what if I've tested positive in the past, then you have pretty much 6 months where you can leave the country and come back because, like, I guess you build up your antibodies or whatnot. So
I'm kind of new to all this stuff, man.
at least I could travel now. That's what I was bummed out about. So I wanted to go to Mexico, so I guess now I
No
can.
way. Genus is live too. I got a bone to pick with all these motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, look, we got 16 so far. We're gonna keep them coming in.
Shout out to everyone that's here right now, man. This is Clayton. Pronounce your last name for me again, Barrage.
Garrett.
Garrett. There it is. I call him Gerard, like Steven Gerrard from Liverpool, and he's got a YouTube channel. We've got a link in the bio, and if you guys could subscribe to that, that'd be awesome. I've got COVID. I'm on day 6 of sobriety. It sucks. I miss drinking beer so damn much. It's unbelievable. But it feels nice to lose a little weight, save a little money, and we're chilling, man. We're gonna do a 24-hour stream tonight, and it's not gonna get taken down because I'm not gonna drink 56 beers and take 2 shots of rum. Everyone's live. Todd Porter, what's up, Braj? Genus is live. Genus is premiering a video, not going live. I tried to do the premiere thing. It didn't really work out. I want to give a quick little shout out to all the Barages who supported the super chat last week. ClaytonGarred ×2, man. Put you on top of the list, man. He's got a link
Nice.
in the description. It says Clayton. It's a link to his homepage. He's got cool cooking videos. He's got a bourbon stout video on there. That'd be rad if you gave him
That's
some
what I'm
love,
drinking
man.
right now.
You're drinking it same thing as last night?
Yeah, I got a half a keg full of it still.
Dude, I've got some apple cider concoction stuff over here. We're still gonna be drinking tonight. I'm just not gonna be drinking beer, but I'm gonna be drinking with you guys. What up, Hooligan? Hooligan67. Big shout out to him for super chatting last weekend. Theron, the Barrage, ChrisRadi ×2, Gnome, Antonio, Bodine's Brews, Jesse Montalvo, Sloppy Donkey Dick Cock, Sloppy Donkey Cock, and Brian Brewing and Barbecue, man. Much love, man. And we're chilling. I just saw the Chiefs get upset. Did you watch that game?
I did not.
It was crazy.
No, I'm a Canadian, so I'm more of a hockey fan. But I'll watch the odd game. It depends if I'm betting on it or not.
That's why my dad bet me $50. I took the Chiefs -6. What up, Brian Brew? Thanks for the love last week, man. Yeah, I take pride in not watching football anymore. But when there's money on it, it doesn't matter if it's $5 or $50. I just get glued to it, and it runs my emotions, and it's so unhealthy because I just feel like it's putting so many miles on me. So I'm not going to.
Pretty tight right now with the 49ers and Rams.
I forgot about that, man. Let's keep that going.
Yeah.
And I know there's some people. What up, Heather? I know there's some people in here that have their teams playing, and I hope your team does well. I don't even have a team anymore. They moved to LA, but I'm not going to watch. Well, I guess there's only one game left. It'd be the Super Bowl.
So when you were, growing up or whatever, I know like hockey wasn't that big of a thing
not in San Diego. Definitely not. I wish though.
But when Wayne Gretzky got traded from my city, Edmonton Oilers,
to
Los Angeles. Yeah, that was a big deal. It grew hockey basically in California there.
Yeah, I was kind of young for that. I think the thing why hockey doesn't work out as much as baseball and football do is because not a lot of people play it growing up. I think if you play baseball or you play soccer, you're more inclined to watch the World Cup or something like that. If you play football is obviously the most money sport, powerful sport, popular sport. It's got more superstars than any other sport by so far.
Yeah, no,
I don't even know.
I can understand why it doesn't become popular in the States because there's not too many. I guess more of the states that are closer to the border maybe get snow or you can freeze a rink and have outdoor hockey, right? But
it's expensive.
Here in Canada.
It's expensive. My
It
buddies
is
that
very expensive.
played ice hockey growing up, there's a big difference between roller hockey. We all played when we were little kids, but ice hockey, your parents are shelling out a lot of money, man. A lot of money for travel, for ring time, ice time. All the other teams, it's not like every high school has a team, so all the other teams are super far away. And I'm surprised. What does California have? 2 teams? 3 teams? Kings, Ducks, Sharks?
Or no, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised, man. But they're smaller arenas, right? They're like basketball arenas. They share them with...
they got like about 20,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Seats in there.
What's the price tag for a hockey game?
It's ridiculous here in Edmonton because it's such a hockey market. I got to pull it up right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, we're making a drink.
So Oilers tickets right now.
Just like field level, plaza, mid-level seat, that would be like $150 for the Chargers.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I got Tulsa Oilers now. I need Edmonton Oilers here.
The what?
I guess probably an American team for something else.
All right, we're going in
Let's
there.
see, Stud.
We're going to make a bomb. Steven Seagal, Under Siege. Oh, I need a microwave. Larry, I'm sorry, man. I'm looking at you right now, too. He's got his merch on. You ever done this? Apple cider vinegar. You're on a delay. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I've done apple cider vinegar before. So you just do shots of it, right? It's a good cleanse, I believe.
It's gnarly, dude. It is gnarls Barkley. I'm gonna do this first one with water, but I've had 2 shots in the last couple of days, and I think it works because it feels disgusting. It tastes disgusting.
Okay, so some of these cheap seats here, like this is sitting all the way up in the nosebleeds, pretty much.
Yeah.
$82 each. If you want like front row, like getting right up to the glass. you're looking at $750,
Oh shit. Okay. And
500.
how many hockey games are there?
There's 82 in a season.
It's just like
So
basketball.
you get about 41, and you're they split it up, right, home and away.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't go to too many games, especially with like once the whole coup hit there. It's not the same, right? They shut everything down. They had played bubble hockey pretty much. Actually, here in my city, because we have a brand new arena. So when the season did shut down, we hosted all 32 teams, or not all 32. I think we split it up between here and Toronto, and that's when they played. I think a shortened season.
Got it. Got it. For those who are new to the chat or just got here, this is Clayton. He's up there in Canada. We did a stream last night with Yeast and the Beast, and that was fun, man. Beast was on one. He did a flash. I don't know who streams on Saturday. I don't know who streams on Sunday. But Beast was on a good one. I think he started day drinking. He pulled a CH. He went day drinking, and then he went out to dinner, and then he did a stream. By the time I got on it, he looked like he just smoked a blunt. But he was a trooper, man, and we had fun, and he knew kind of, I think going into it, he was going to take it down because YouTube will, once you end the stream, YouTube will spend all night turning it into a video you can watch in the morning. But when you're drinking that much and you're blowing it like me, you don't want to see it in the morning. But it was fun. We had Sunset on. We had Party Time on. We had Brew Mill Tony on. Let's get more people on tonight. Who wants to come on?
So you actually get demonetized if, like, say, if you do it a live stream and you said some stuff that, wasn't appropriate. Like they crack down on that pretty good, or what?
I don't know. I think just in general with live streams, you get limited ad revenue. But at the end of the day, YouTube can do whatever they want. And then you can appeal it once. And if it gets rejected, that's just it. And that's just what happened to my... So we talked about a little bit about this last night, but I just got a video pulled from demonetization on YouTube. And it was an IPA video where I did Lutra versus Voss. It was a split batch, and it was good for, I think, a month. I think I uploaded it on my birthday, January 4th, and it was good. It got close to 10,000 views in a month, and that's very good for my channel. That's kind of my goal with each video, and I thought it was all good. And then last week they pulled it down, and then it is cool that they give you there's an appeal system. It's not just an ultimatum. You can appeal it, and then they'll look at it manually.
So what did they say the reason was for it?
They didn't give me that reason, but I forgot about it. And when I pulled it up, within 10 seconds, it was Khal Drogo and the mother of dragons having sex. There was no boob, but I figured since it was already on YouTube and it didn't get flagged, I sourced that clip for about 3 seconds, and that had to have been it, because it's a homebrewing tutorial. If you take away that little bit of side boob or nudity, and they said, no, your video we're not going to run ads on it. It's not advertiser friendly, and you have to be 18 to watch it. The video's still up. I don't get ad revenue for that, which isn't a big deal. It's only about $300 over the course of a year. It's kind of like a ticket. And you can still watch the video, but you have to be logged in. And if you're not logged in, it's going to show up blurry. So I don't know if you can sign out right now or open up a burner account and type in West Coast IPA, Lutra, something. It should show up SEO. It should show up in the rankings, but it's going to be blurred out.
Yeah, I watch all your videos. So
but you're logged in. You're signed in.
Yeah.
We're gonna do an NBC of you guys want to see my face when I do a full shot of this, man. It is brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah, I got some apple cider vinegar in the fridge. I could do a shot with you.
Let's do it. But at the end of the day, I play with a lot of fire. I take a lot of clips. I say a lot of off the wall shit, and I think that's only my second or third time I've been flagged. But that's the first time I appealed it, and they still said no. So it's all good. I could still get people to subscribe to my channel through that video. That was a very good video. That was when I did dry Voss and dry Lutra, and I thought that the Voss was much better for hazy and the Lutra was much better for a West Coast IPA. And not a big deal. People can still watch it. You know, my struggling artist vibes are still in the ethos. They're out there in the world.
It is a good video because you know, when I started out with doing a few Kvike beers, like I thought there was just like one strain, like just Kvike, and turns out there's a whole bunch of different strains of Kvike.
There is, and it's good to see. One of my next videos is I'm going to do dry Lutra versus liquid Lutra split batch, and I want to see if it tastes the same, and if it does, I'm never going to buy liquid yeast ever again, and if there's a dry option.
Yeah, I've been going nothing but liquid yeast. And the good thing about the wintertime right now is it comes frozen already. So, and liquid yeast is fine when if it's frozen.
Yeah.
But if it gets too hot, that's not good, because I've had a couple where in the middle of summer where I had it delivered, and I get home from work, I open up the box and my bag's like just swollen already. So I was a little skeptical about if it was going to work or not, but once I put it in the fridge, it died down. And then with those, I think I only had 2 that really swelled up like that, and those are the 2 beers that I used to make a starter with as well, just in case.
I would love to be done with liquid yeast forever and ever. Forever? Brian Brewing and Barbecue, CH, go get some zinc. Take that every day. You know what helps me out a lot is ibuprofen, whatever the hell it's called, and apple cider. This is my first shot of it this evening, but we're chilling. Take the boil out the next hazy you do. I'm about to post a video of it. There's a clip on Instagram. All right. Patrick Sandy in the house. Genius Peter, I heard you're doing a premiere. Yeast and the Beast, should we get you on? I want to get Peter and Yeast and the Beast on. James was up till what, about 4 a.m. last night?
Oh, yeah, he's all the way on the East Coast.
Yeah, Nova Scotia.
So he's a good 4 hours probably ahead of us.
Yeah, he was feeling it last night. What's up, Shady Squirrel? What's going on, Braj? Come here. Parking on your chin. I had COVID over Christmas and New Year's, 2 weeks sober. Pretty much, man. I mean, I got down to 200 pounds. Right now. What's up? You have it right now?
Yeah, I got the COVID right now.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine, except for just I lost my smell and taste.
That's when you start drinking your Mad Dog 2020, man. Your Coors Light. You don't drink your good homebrew.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like I'm drinking my vanilla porter, which is actually delicious, but I just don't taste anything right now. Actually, you know, I made dinner today, and I did taste it a little bit, so that's a good sign.
It's getting out of your system.
I've read some people do not get their taste back,
their
smell back, and that would be awful.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine not tasting food or anything ever again?
My sister's been like that for a couple months.
Yeah.
In that regard, I would look at the glass as half full, and I would only eat vegetables and the healthiest, shittiest tasting things ever, and I would lose a ton of weight. If I didn't know what delicious
that's what my friend said.
Bacon cheeseburgers and California burritos tasted like.
Because I love cooking, I already do kind of like, just eat healthy, and I'll try to anyways. And
try your best, man. All that
stuff, right? Yeah.
We're going to do a mandatory beer chug with apple cider.
Let me grab a...
Go snag one, brush. Yeah, I'll bring the chat in here, too. Let's go back to kind of what we were doing beforehand. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. I know there's a big blizzard on the East Coast right now. Apartment Steve posted his balcony on his Instagram story, and it was gnarly. So shout out to everybody who's... Pacific Northeast and just around any crazy coast, any crazy weather, any crazy cold right now. Let's go ahead and do this. You got it?
All right, I got some apple cider vinegar, buddy.
There you go. All right, let me go ahead and pull this down. Do you have a Nintendo Switch?
I don't. My son does.
Well, you have one then.
Well, my ex-wife bought it for him, so.
Oh, maybe it is just your son's.
Yeah, so I never see it. It doesn't come home with me when I got him, so.
I think the chat should be rocking and rolling now. There it is. What's up, Mike Brady?
I think just for myself.
Trev, who? What's up, Raj? Trev, I tested positive again, man. We're on day 6 or 7 or something, man.
It stays in your system for about 6 months or so. That's why, you can get that test, and then you can you're good to go to fly anywhere you want.
What do you mean? I thought you had to wait till you started testing negative.
No, because you could get that PCR test, and then it proves that you've had COVID. It doesn't mean that you're
I'm listening.
infectious or whatever. So what's good about it is you can actually just say, hey, I had it, but I'm no longer contagious. So you can go pretty much fly to any country.
I almost ran today.
And you don't have to get tested anymore.
Congratulations, 9 months to go. I almost ran today, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep working on the cider video. But I'll run in 2 days. I feel fine other than a tickle in my throat. I only really had one bad night, just the chills and cold sweats, and it was...
Yeah, that's what I had, I think, in the beginning of the week. Like
felt
Monday,
like
Tuesday,
I pissed my pillows, dude.
I was waking up in like sweats.
Yeah.
And then I kind of had a bit of a headache and didn't think much of it, just thought it was a cold kind of. And then Friday morning I woke up. That's when I lost my complete smell and taste, and I was like, well, that's the major symptom, right? So
yeah, and I don't know what's going on, man.
Everyone with COVID talk again.
Well, here's the thing about COVID. I've never before, like a couple weeks ago, it was mostly just media that I heard about it, but now it's all word of mouth, which is real to me because I know a lot of people that have had it. Pony Pasture had it. Gnome's getting over it. Doing the Most had it. I'm talking to Doing the Most about a collab. He's all jacked up. I got a lot of friends who have had it. I have friends in Oceanside, Vista, Carlsbad who have it. Are you going to do it? Are we going to do it?
Yeah.
Cool. You going to do it? Shoot the boot. 3, 2, 1.
I won't even, I can't even smell it, so.
Hey, dude, chug the whole thing. Here we go.
Yeah. Like, look at that. I've done apple cider before, and I, would flinch.
Just say it!
All right, I'm back from the dead, Braj. Oh,
yeah.
That was
our mandatory beer chug didn't have any audio.
Woo. It did?
No, it's still going right now. Yeah.
It should be coming through. Here, let me pull it up. Let's go to.
No, it's still going right now.
It should work. Let me check it out.
Just say it!
Excuse me. Collab for some DMT. Yeah. Oh, it works. Oh, it's cooking with grease. Apple cider IPA. Sure.
Apple cider IPA.
All right. How many subscribers are we at right now, Braj?
Oh, for my channel, I
Yeah.
believe I only got 26.
26. That's the magic number.
But I just started in January, so last year? No, I started brewing last year in January. I started my channel, I would say, 4 months ago? 3 months ago?
I'm going to create a poll. So I've got custom emojis. Can I put these in here now? I can do it. Does this work?
Yeah. 4 months ago, I started my channel.
Is this showing up? What made you get into YouTube?
I just always liked cooking, and I just figured, and I see all these other cooking videos. Sometimes that's how I've learned in the past too. And
Yeah.
it's just watching other people cook stuff, and I'm like, hey, that's interesting. I'm like, I could make that.
Yeah. What up, Austin?
And yeah, just kind of putting my own twist on things and trying to come up with new videos of things to make that are simple, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just the same thing as beer. Like, I just have a passion for it. I love cooking. I love entertaining, especially having people over and stuff like that. And yeah, cooking's just been one of my things I've always loved. That and woodworking, but I don't have a shop set up, so I can't really make a woodworking channel right now in my garage
That's
when
my
it's full of crap.
That's my next channel. I'm gonna do like a hands-on thing. But right on, yeah, you get a lot of self-expression outlet through YouTube, and I love it, man. Keep grinding. This is Clayton out there in Canada. If you guys will subscribe to his channel, that'd be a lot of motivation. Even if we just get a couple subscribers, that'd be rad.
Look,
And
I'll keep plugging away in some beer videos too. Like I'm gonna be recording my next one as well. But doing those grain to glass though, it just takes so long, right?
yeah, it does.
It takes months. You got to wait for it to finish. Unless you do a Kavike.
That's pretty much all I do. That's all I do. Massage channel where I'm gonna get a wax sculpture thing of Peter, and I'm gonna massage him, kind of like that game Doctor. I was a little kid, but it's just gonna be a wax museum of Peter. Peter, are you coming on or what, man?
Yeah, cheers, bud.
Hey, you got some love from Jack Martino. Big shout out to Jack Martino,
cheers,
man.
Jack.
We're getting some love, dude. So we don't need to get blackout drunk to have a good time.
No.
My mom told me that. She's like, you don't have to drink to have fun. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, that's why you never have fun, because you don't drink. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Alamo Kid.
I've gotten to Clayton Bigsby growing up.
What's up?
The Chappelle Show. If
That
you
was your
ever watched
nickname
that.
growing up? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've seen
yeah.
that. Better be
I
life
mean,
size.
also, I'm Ukrainian too, so like if you remember that, was it Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, and then there's that
Was
that
that
girl
the
from
tall
Ukraine.
chick?
She has what does she have, a dick growing out of her chin or something?
Keep it in the circus.
She's born in Chernobyl.
Can't make that.
So I used to so my friends used to call me Chernobyl as well.
Can't make that video anymore, man. Can't make that movie anymore.
No,
Can't make
it's
any
like
movie
Tropic
anymore.
Thunder. No.
Oh, not even. Everyone brings up Tropic Thunder. There's no way on planet Earth you could bring that up. But like even the stupid movies like Shallow Hal, you couldn't do anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the burn
Tropic.
ward.
Everyone brings up Tropic
Because-
Thunder, but no shit. That'd be like everyone would love to call everybody a racist from that.
Oh,
All right.
especially like all the bigger women nowadays too. Like it's like called fat shaming, right? So
Yeah.
can't do that.
Can't do anything anymore. All right. We got 12 votes. We're going to keep that going. Peter, are you coming on or not? We need to get 7 more people in here. So it looks like the intro to the Brady Bunch. What about Heather Sharp? Or Trev who? Parking on your chin. Fever and chills was the worst part. Sobriety was the second worst. Yeah, I'm kind of with that. If I have COVID, I'm just going to ride it out till I get to 190 pounds. I've never been 190 since probably 2008. And I'm pretty close. How tall are you, Clayton?
I'm 5'10".
Are you pretty BMI index?
No,
Good?
I'm good. Yeah,
You look good.
170,
Especially with that shirt
175.
on. Oh, you're fine, man.
Yeah, I was actually, I think when I was 27, no, when I was 30, I was about 200 pounds. So that's the marriage life, though. You just get comfortable and you stop working out and stuff. I didn't really have any hobbies. I wasn't exercising or anything.
Yeah.
And then I dropped that weight. Going through a divorce does that definitely to you. You start working out and start getting in shape and stuff, right?
Because you're going through a midlife crisis, or because you want to just get back in the game? You want to get back on the dating sense?
Yeah, you kind of just it awakens you a little bit where you got to start looking attractive and getting out there. But
Yeah.
That's not an excuse, really. I think like everyone should just kind of try to maintain a healthy balance, right? Especially like we all drink beer and stuff, but it's all a balancing act.
Mm-hmm.
You can drink beer and be fine. Same with eating. Like you can eat like all that crap or fast food and stuff. That's not good for you, right? But if you're balancing it with working out and just exercising and stuff, like,
All in moderation,
you
Braj.
should be fine.
All in
Yeah,
moderation.
man.
How long were you married?
I was married for 5 years and together for 8, and we get along because we have a child together. So, yeah.
We're good, man. That's good to hear. We've got Sunset Hound in the green room. Let's get Sunset Hound on. Let me go back to this. Let's go to this, and we're gonna pull in Sunset. How's Larry's
I'm still
stream
in it.
going? I'm going to try to do what Yeast and the Beast did last night. We're going to set this up a little bit different. So how did they do this? Pop out. All right. Whenever Sunset's ready.
He's got it kind of cut off right there.
Yeast was doing it really well last night. I was jealous.
Yeah, I'm still getting like new to the whole, Discord and filming and stuff like that, right? And you see it just like even video editing. I had to learn everything from watching YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Just
don't
how to
don't
edit,
go
right?
to college for anything at all anymore. You can learn everything way better on YouTube. I think he's coming in here. Sunset Hound, we booting you?
Yeah, yep, coming on.
There he is, man. Okay, so how did Yeast do this?
Man, he had a pretty good setup last night.
He had a great setup.
It was smooth. He still had the chat there.
And he was
Sunset
like, how many beers in, right?
1,400.
So that's impressive.
I know. So what was Beast doing? Let's go to...
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
don't stream. I just watch him jump in. So
Pop out. We're gonna go something like that. Sunset, are we still waiting on you?
no, I'm on.
I don't see your face.
Ooh, let me see
Yeah, I
what's
don't see
going on.
visual.
Let me see what's going on.
We're gonna
I had to
boot the
click my
chat.
camera on for
There
some
you go.
reason.
There we
Yesterday
go, we're good.
when Yeast pulled me in, it was already on. So
What do we got going on here? Let's go to...
okay.
There we go.
I'm going to play around with this tonight. Tonight we're just going to hone in our broadcasting skills. Fit to screen. That didn't work. Reset. Lost both you guys or what?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You've popped out into another window. Let's go to... Got him. This might be as good as good as it gets. I don't know what the fuck Beast was doing last night, but I'm getting pissed off. Cause he would not even be here. He'd be in his kitchen, and it would just sync to all like 4 squares evenly. I don't know how he did that. Maybe he was
Yeah,
on like Zoom or something. No.
What are you using to edit there? You're just using Discord and then
To edit, I'm just on Streamlabs. I don't do anything in Discord.
Stream OSB?
It's the same shit. Streamlabs is
Okay.
OBS. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
OBS, yeah.
What up, Sunset Hound?
How's it going? It's been a couple hours.
2 for 2. We're back, dude. Were you drinking beer?
Yeah,
Or you
it's
drinking apple cinnamon shitty cider like me?
Nah, man, I got my my golden ale here and just kind of trying everything out again.
I'm gonna drink 6 7-Ups tonight. It's gonna be gorgeous.
I might as well do another. I don't mind this. Like, I might as well drink it now that I can't taste anything.
Are we gonna do the apple cider? You got one, Sunset Hound? Dude.
Oh God, man! Like I said, the apple cider vinegar goes on the brisket.
Yeah, I saw you write that. I need to do a brisket video, man. That's up with Larry. But I do have a chaser now. I don't just have to hit it with water. Here we go, man. This one's
about
for...
to kick over to the Jamesons, though.
There you go, buddy. Drink for me, man. Everybody in the chat, drink for me. Drink twice as much. Here we go, man.
Yeah, so
No, I'm good.
we do it MBC or just another shot.
We're doing an NBC of apple cider vinegar.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go make myself a shot. So
Sub to Clayton. I'm gonna click yes.
or a cocktail here. So
All right.
Go make a cocktail, man. I'm jealous. I miss
all
drinking.
right, man, cool. Sweet. Yeah, give me like 30 seconds. I'll be back while you guys do your little
No rush, brush.
nasty shots.
No rush. We're chilling, man. We're gonna do a 24-hour stream. How's Larry? I'm sorry we're competing with you, man. I'm really sorry, Larry. Looks like he's having fun over there. That's a bummer. Brian Short Circuited was supposed to come on, and his little black square thing is still not working.
How's Larry's stream going?
It's going good. 41 people here. I mean, it's a Sunday and there's football on.
Yeah, that's right.
Excuse me, everybody. I have COVID, sort of. What up, Goose Fraba? What's up, you brunch? COVID, man. Puts me in a bad mood. I hate being sick. Genus Brewing, you're not going to come on anymore. You blew that opportunity. I'm still at work, but I also have to play some Kid Icarus. It's not what it said. Subbed and Bell. Shout out to Goose Fraba, man.
Buddy.
Clayton Garred owes you a blowjob in the next lifetime.
If I'm a woman, I'm all for it.
Goose Fraba's definitely not a woman.
Well, so
Austin,
I'm in my next lifetime.
what are we talking about? 24-hour stream? It's not going to happen, Austin. I'm just being an idiot. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we kind of talked about this last night to do a 24-hour stream. A, you would have to be sober, and B, you would have to have people coming and going unless you were one of those crazy gamers or Dungeons and Dragons guys that could prepare for it. Like you were already.
It's got to be some kind of charity as well, right? Like raising money for something.
Well, not even that. You need to have the stamina for it. You can't just do a 24-hour stream. You'd go crazy unless you were doing like meth or something or Adderall. But I know I've watched a couple streamers on Twitch do it, and when they do it, like it is exhausting. It'd be impossible to do with beers involved.
Some of those guys play World of Warcraft for 24 hours already.
That's what I'm saying. So. You have to be fine-tuned, man. You've got to be pre-mode. You've got to be primed. Trevu, 12 times 2-hour slots. Yeah, like it's like a fire academy, man. I'll go pass out. You take night watch, man. Make sure the bad guys ain't coming. Stream yourself sleep. Something I would do. That could be dangerous waters, man. You know, you forget that you're on. You start, pissing the bed or rubbing one out. You'll be paying for it. Hey, I need a new system. Should I get Halo or Xbox, or should I get PS5? Because I want to play Halo.
I got the Series X. It's pretty badass.
That's Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox. Like I know with the Game Pass right now, and like since I don't know if you heard, but they just bought out Blizzard and Activision. So
that was
all the Call of Duties and stuff are going to be pretty much like on the Game Pass. So, like that's what I love about it, is because like I just have to pay a subscription like Netflix, and then, like all my game, I don't have to buy a $70, $80 game that I hardly get to play anymore because I have kids.
Right.
So if I want to play something, like pretty easy just to boot it up once in a while.
I'm conflicted. I don't know if I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake more or the new Halo. And the new Halo's online, so we could stream. We could have a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah. You
could have people. Hey, Trevor, do you want to come on? Trevor, you can hear me. In the meantime, let's take a shot. We got whiskey. We got beer. Bottom left corner, we've got beer and apple cider vinegar. And up here, I've got 7-Up, and I've got apple cider vinegar. And we're chilling, man. And I feel like we... everything we probably are going to say tonight, we said last night. But it's all good. It's all good. Trevor, do you want to come on?
Out, man.
Hey, let's take a shot.
All right.
Bing, bang, boom.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. This is Sunset. Where's Theron? He's supposed to be promoting everyone's channels.
Yo, he was promoted last night hard.
He was on a good one. Theron was the real MVP last night. Yeah. Theron was the real MVP.
I can't believe I could just shoot that like without nothing right now.
Yo,
I could actually taste it just a slight bit.
Oh God.
So when I was positive, I could lost smell and taste, and it happened like
overnight.
Like 2 minutes. It was no. It was like I was drinking a Jack and Coke, and I took a sip, and it was nothing.
Yeah, that was probably Thursday night for me.
That's when you get the pop off.
And then I woke up Friday and like nothing. I can't taste, smell, nothing.
So the wife was positive too. So I was like, because she lost hers first, and then like the next day I was like drinking Jack Coke. I'm like, okay, cool, this is fine. And then it was gone. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, I opened up the bottle, smelt it, nothing. Took a little swig, nothing. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
I got a question. Has anybody gotten sick from COVID twice? Not tested, but actually sick from COVID twice.
I've been positive 4 times.
Over the time span of what? 2 years?
Since it started.
What was that? Call it mid 2019?
So I was actually downrange in Afghanistan before it hit the media, and we got sick. And then it hit the news about the whole bat virus, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that was the first time. I got it twice when I was down there, and I've had it twice since I've been back in the States. So you're talking, 36-month time span?
how bad was it all 4 of those times? Was it the same?
So the last time, it was like a month ago, was felt like a really bad flu, almost like a head sinus cold with the flu.
Yeah.
But the actual COVID times, man, it was I was on my ass, man.
All times.
Oh
I
yeah,
heard the OG COVID. I heard that was the
the
worst
OG
one.
COVID, yeah.
But it's not like the chicken pox where you get it just bad one time. Like you can get it bad.
No.
And then, okay,
Well,
so I take it you're vaxxed, right? You're in the service. You have probably more vax mandates than anybody.
oh yeah, yeah. We have everything to get covered, and I mean, they say the vaccine just kind of keeps the actual illness from being as bad as it could be. But I mean, I'm healthy, fit, BMI's within natural healthy tolerances. But it still knocked me down for a couple days.
Damn, man, heavy duty. Well, I'm glad you're good, man.
Yeah, and
I mean, I've run like 5-6 miles a week, and I mean, it knocked me on my ass, man. I would go half mile and just be like, I can't breathe. I'm dry heaving, about to puke. It was so weird.
Yeah, crazy, man. It's like it's.
I got both my shots, and I kind of wonder if that helps or not. But I got them just because of my work and stuff. But I am pro-vax, but I mean, COVID's been one of those things where I'm kind of like, oh, he just made a cure within a year. Wow.
Right.
But so I was a little skeptical about.
Hey, we got a member. I got my first member ever, Luis Alexandre Perez. Welcome to Braj Army. Big shout out to LAP. So now he can use like trophies, like when he comments or in the chat, he's got some. I think he's got some perks. Hey, it's like $2.
How do you become a member?
It's like $1.99 or $2.99. I saw Nikita do it. He's got a good YouTube channel. Yeah, no more COVID fucking talk. Sorry, no more COVID. That's on me.
Yeah.
Had it with this goddamn COVID, man.
I was turning a radio station too. Whenever they're talking about it, here we are talking about beer, but yet we're talking about this crap.
Yeah, let's go back to beer. There's a barrage named Nikita. He's got a channel out there in Grand Munich time. That's all I know. But he's got a very cool channel where he does the beers he's doing right now are from the game Dungeons and Dragons, D&D.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It's very cool. And they've got different names for them. I don't know off the, verbatim word for word, but this is like with the pirates drink. These are what the bad guys drink. Here's like the grub, the grog. And he's making all those styles of beer, and it's awesome. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I should support this guy's channel through his membership, because when you're starting out, as with both of you guys, I think that like Patreon or selling a t-shirt or getting a membership or something carries way more weight and keeps you going. So I did it for him, and he had like 3 tiers. It's like a $2.99, a $5.99, a $10.99. I don't care about any of the perks or the discounts or any Discord. I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to support him. So I did like his $5.99 one. And then I commented on it, and I had this little like emblem from Zelda show up to my comment on YouTube. And I thought that was cool. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to do this on Homebrew for Life or the Hoppy Hour, but I'm just going to have the cheapest one. It's not like, 5, a 10, and a 25. It's like just $2 a month, and you get, that little insignia or whatever. And Luis, I'm probably botching his name. Louis Alexandre Parent was my first member ever. So shout out to him. And that's awesome, man. That's awesome. We got Thomas Joseph here, and we got Patrick D here. I'm going to go get another 7-Up because we're going to drink 6 of these motherfuckers tonight. Okay?
Nice.
I gotta drain the main vein too.
Drain the main vein. No,
Oh, cool.
hold it down.
I'll
Hold it
put that in
down.
the chat for a little
Hold
bit.
it down.
Hey, Thomas Joseph. Yo, man, so I've actually watched that video about those garage bars or like garage pubs. And I just want to know how they're getting by illegally, man. Because the one guy's like running it like a business. He's washing kegs in the back. He's filling them up. He's using the whole corny keg thing. I just want to know like what like legal route they got to do, if it's just like a neighborhood. You spend $5 for the cup, and it comes with
6
beer.
sodas.
You know what I mean? So, if anyone knows anything about that, please let us know. Yeah, because they don't sell anything. They just kind of chill out and drink each other's beer. They bounce around throughout the week, I guess, which is a great idea. Um, but yeah, you don't need licenses, but they're making a lot of beer.
What are we talking about? Why is Trevor writing easy? Mandatory soda chugging?
Yeah, no, we're talking about like garage bars and how you can avoid the legal loopholes of it.
Trevor showed me the coolest channel ever, and one day it's going to happen with Homebrew for Life. It's a channel about people. They go around and they talk about people who have built bars or speakeasies in their own garages.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now.
Oh, got it.
So there's actually a brewery here in Central Texas where you buy these tokens and then you use the tokens to exchange for food or games or beer.
Yeah.
So their lawyer must be knowing that system really, really, really good because you're not buying beer directly. You're buying it like third hand.
Yeah, Patrick D's got a good question. I would love to know how these garage bars work. I think the catch is that they're not selling you alcohol. It's kind of this Dallas Buyers Club gig where maybe they pay a membership or they donate. So you're not actually, because you go into a barber shop and they can give you a beer. They can sell you a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they sell you a beer, they would have to have a license. But they can give you a beer. And you're not in trouble as long as you're inside. You're not outside with an open container and you're over 21. But
so what about like a donation jar?
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the loophole. It's like, hey, the only people that are coming over are obviously people that are vouched for. Maybe they have money. It's not just the riffraff, lonely on Christmas crowd. One step up from being homeless is going to show up. But I think that's kind of how they. I mean, at the end of the day, I could build a bar in my garage and just have my friends over, and I could just, if I wanted to lose a bunch of booze, I could just have a party every night. Maybe they're doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'll be brewing beer on my driveway, and I'll see cars driving down my street, and they'll slam on their brakes.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And like they see, like I got the TV in the garage, the
Making
stereo, LED signs. They see the keysers, and the guy like comes running over. He's like, "What are you doing? And how do I get involved?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can sanitize all this shit, dude.
I'm doing a split batch, refried beans and meth. That's what's going on here.
I was brewing in my back by my garage, and all of a sudden, like a few neighbors stopped by, and before you know it, we're all just sitting around there for an hour while brewing my beer. Right?
Makes me nervous. Maybe some gangsters driving by and they think like, all right, here's our competition, man. We got to kill this motherfucker. Like, dude, I'm just making shitty homebrew, man. I'm just making shitty homebrew.
Halloween was the best.
Thomas Joseph's got something. He says you can't ask for money at all in regards to the garage bars. No tips or donations. Yeah, you can't do either. Not by federal level. If you've got good friends, they're going to leave cash for you. That's what it is. It's a network. It's not open to strangers. It's a friendship. You don't ask for it. You could say if I were to sell it, I would probably ask for $5 a glass. God, I love America. But nobody.
Something on about those garage bars because they became popular during when COVID hit. And some of them were. I guess it depends on the state or province or where you're from. But like some of them were not. You can't pay no matter where you were. But some of them were allowed to have like a tip jar. So I guess you just check with your local, local state laws, right?
And it goes back to like that community thing. If you're making the beer, you got a buddy bringing the food. You got a guy that's got like a lawn company or a construction company or his wife cleaning houses. You're all splitting the load across, so everyone's breaking even, but there's minimal cash transfer going on. Which honestly, when COVID hit, we kind of went back to that mindset, and it worked out really well. And I think
Prohibition.
a lot of people trying to maintain that lifestyle.
Yeah, I would definitely. I think once I get around to renovating my garage, I might set up a corner. Just have a TV in there, and maybe just pick up an old N64 or something like that.
Yeah.
And have a couch, and just maybe have a couple buddies over, and have a little keys
like a cigar bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Short Circuited's got an awesome bar in his garage. I don't know why he doesn't utilize that more for some of his videos, even though I think he's kind of on a hiatus these days. Let me pull up his channel. Short Circuited Brian. Brewer, sorry. Short Circuited Brewer.
I'm just trying to get the word out there because I really wish I had a lot more friends that had actual, like,
3 weeks ago.
20K keysers, so we could just go, you know, be like, hey, man, like, here's a new beer, drink it, tell me what you think about it.
Yeah, it sure reminds me. I should get in touch with my, one of my best friends I grew up with. He was actually my neighbor for 18 years or so, and he doesn't live too far from me. But once this whole stupid, don't want to talk about it anymore.
Cunt. Cunt 19.
Like, yeah, I haven't really talked to him in the past, couple of years here. But we'll text once in a while, and he'll show me a few of his beers, like through texting and stuff. But I should fill up one of my growlers, or I got those little half growlers or something, and just go drop it off on his porch or something, right?
You guys want?
So me and the wife are gonna. Huh?
I was thinking about this. I was like, I could stream from an illegal site, and I could pull the game up in here, but I would probably get flagged for damn sure, right?
I mean, you want to get flagged now, but you would get flagged in the morning when they check it out.
I don't care about that. Let me try something really fast.
Yeah, just
You
put it here.
guys keep talking. Talk about how we're gonna beat the federal government, man. We're gonna beat the system and open up a brewery in all of our garages and never pay taxes forever.
That's right.
Let's go to. So you brew beer, right? Too, because I just subbed about 20 minutes ago. I just scanned through your videos. It's a lot of food videos.
Thanks,
I love
Sunset.
Eggs Benedict, by the way, love eggs.
So, yeah,
Eggs Benedict, man.
I'm a big foodie, so my channel's mostly just food. But if you brew beer, you know how long it takes to go from grain to glass and brewing. So
I haven't done.
I don't have too many of those videos on there, but whenever I do brew a beer, I definitely will like to share it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I got a cool little setup going right now with I made these big 2x4s and then like a pulley system on top, and so my neighbor comes over and he calls it the guillotine, because that's what it pretty much looks like. I cut a hole in the table and then I could set my kettle down lower. Just makes it easier to transfer the wort and stuff like that. So
yeah, so I started brewing beer November 2020. So my wife brews beer with me.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Ditto,
it's so
Jinx,
cool.
Slugbug, Bop.
And she drinks the beer. She likes the beer. She knows how to operate the keezer. She knows how to transfer everything, which is really nice because it makes some brew days a little bit easier when you're just like not feeling like it. You got that partner there that's able just to rock it out too. But going from that initial start of the YouTube channel, I started with nothing. I was like, I'm just gonna check it out. I think I started YouTube in December last year, and I honestly could give two craps about the number of subscribers or making money on it. It's just something that helps spread the knowledge, because it is one way we get information out is just through the internet. So
yeah, definitely. When I first started brewing, I came across like CH's channel about just over a year ago, and
I don't think I got it.
Chats once in a while. And
1714, San Francisco.
Ooh, that's tight.
I'll make the chat a little bit bigger now. Sorry, what were you saying, Brad?
No, it's an awesome community, just getting together and once I started, like, I went full in and I invested the money, got some equipment finally, and started brewing myself. And then you find that there's this whole community out there of guys just like us, right? That just want to do it as a hobby, and it's fun, and you get to experiment and make new things and then share knowledge for sure. Like,
we're chilling, man.
I mean, totally, because I remember watching your videos, CH, and I was like, I can do this shit. So I bought an extract kit, cooked down that stove back over there. It was terrible. Yeah. And so I went on like top 5 reasons why people get out of home brewing, and it was like bottling, using piss poor electronic stoves in the house, sanitizing, cleaning, recipe development, bad beer. And I was like, great, I'm just going to take the financial leap and eliminate all those problems from the get go
That's what I
and
did.
see how it goes.
Darren's here.
Yeah.
So
I went
still never
straight to.
bottled.
I went straight. Yeah. Well, I bottled before in like the past, like just with my friends' equipment and stuff. So, but like I just didn't want to wait that long. I'm just impatient. If I want to make a beer, it's so much easier to. I learned how to carb and I picked up some kegs that were refurbished and stuff like that and cleaned them. And so I got about 5 or 6 kegs, I think, corny kegs, and they're all ball joint lock. And then I found an old freezer in my basement when I moved into my house. It's been sitting there since I moved in 2014. The thing was probably made in the 70s, and I had no idea that it worked. But once I got into this hobby, I decided to fire it up one day, and I'm like, hey, this freezer works. So then I started looking up the tutorials on how to make a keezer, and then I made this pretty badass keezer where I could probably fit eight or so kegs in that thing.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Good call,
So
Todd Porter.
I drilled 3 taps on it, and then I think I got 4 kegs in there right now, and then with the manifolds and stuff like that, and then I got a 20-pound CO2 tank in there.
Yeah, so
20 pounds is the shit.
I recommend getting 2 CO2 tanks because there's one day you're gonna go out there and that regulator is gonna be off, and you're like,
yeah, I got
shit.
a 5-pound as a backup right now.
Oh, good, yeah.
Good man. You've been watching my videos.
Yeah. So my neighbor, I think I said this last night or this morning. My neighbors across the street here, they moved out, and they're like, "Hey, you want some propane tanks?" I'm like, "Sure." So they brought over like 2 propane tanks. So the wife's like, "Hey, you have like 6 propane tanks now." I'm like, "Oh Lord."
Yeah, what do you need all that propane for?
But so I run on propane, so plus grilling and just everything else. So it's a little excess. I should probably sell a few of them and just get a bigger tank. But
you know what? I was gonna brew today, but then that's one of my reasons is I'm like I don't know how much propane I got in the bottom of that thing, and I only got 1 tank right now.
Yeah. Hey, so if you, I'm not sure how many
this.
people we got here. So if you want to measure the propane, get yourself like a luggage scale. And on the top collar where the handles are of your propane tank, like your Blue Rhino, whatever brands there are, it's going to be a stamped dry weight of that cylinder. And it tells you how much the thing weighs empty with no propane in it. And you can do the math to see how much propane weight you have left in the cylinder.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a little quick
I've seen
tip
some
there.
other ways where it's like if it's cold out or something like that, you can see the condensation build up on the bottom of the tank. Or
Yeah. But I started doing that, so so the place I go, they can put like an extra couple pounds in the tank. They know how full they get. I just pay them and they fill it up more. So I wait before I drop it off, and I wait when I pick it up, and then after each brew, I weigh it before and after, and then I will put that in the notes on my beersmith. Hey, I went through 1.5 pounds of propane during the boil and the whole process here.
yeah, it's a good idea. I'll have to start doing that.
It is.
Right now I've just been kind of.
What up, Jorge Castro?
One of the last beers I made, I got it up to my temperature about 152 or so, which was fine, and then it ran out. So then, which was okay because I had to let it sit for an hour anyways, right? So then I ran off to the store and got another tank. But I'm like, that was cutting it close though, because if I didn't get up to that temperature, then, especially right now because it's the dead of winter, I probably still got to add a little bit of heat. But luckily, it was still nice enough outside where it kept heat.
What do you guys think of this? I'm gonna put this in the chat right now. Let me go to.
What you get?
Let me go to Bitly really fast and make it short. I was thinking about this for. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
We're gonna be talking over each other a lot. That's how it works with a lot of people in the chat. Even though last night was kind of cool. For as blacked out as Beast was, I think it was like, it was pretty smooth.
He held up pretty good.
Yeah. For his autopilot as Beast was, there wasn't any like drama or brew cabin shit or Beast is the man, dude. He really is.
And then he was messaging me till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro, go to bed. Like, your wife's pissed. Go to bed because my wife's pissed.
Yeah, that was the thing about last night is we were all in different time zones, So like, who was real? And James was the trooper, man, and he came back,
dude. Yeah, he did.
Oh wow. See, I think I was gone by the time he came back. Or no, he did. I remember. He did come back. Yeah, and I think I was gone shortly after that.
So what is his like? Dad got stuck in the snow or something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pops to
That's a Canadian
76.
thing, though. It happens all the time around here.
Goon.
Yeah.
We were talking about the hockey movie last night in Nova Scotia. Click on this thing. Thanks, Theron. Much love, Brosh.
Thanks, Theron.
There's a burner with 3 burners and 3 ignite. Doesn't look like it could hold that much weight. That would be my only cuss. And it's not Amazon Prime. But it's got a lot of good ratings. And it's got a very good price. 3 burners with 3 individual handles, aka what was that called, distributor or something.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty cool. But I don't know if you'd want to put a stainless steel kettle on there with a ton of water weight or wort weight. But I don't know. This just caught my eye.
Is it like a rack?
I
Is it
just-
like
I put it in the description. I put it in the chat ski.
So I picked up my burner from Northern Brewer.
Which one's that? The Bayou? Burners are huge,
Uh,
man. Trent had a boner, man, when he was looking at my anvil. He was like, "Whoa, mine is nothing like this." He's got the Bayou, and I used to have the Bayou. Let me try to find the one
So
that I
I got-
have.
So I have the
I'll-
burner one.
Is that anvil?
Burner. No, it's the brand is Burner One. It's like the 250,000 BTUs. I mean, it loves propane. And it's not, am I going to reach a boil? It's actually like I'm going to burn the wort. It gets hot.
Yeah.
It gets hot
Mine's just
fast.
the Dark Star Burner 2.0.
So I was looking at that one
Like
there.
$75 burner.
Fuck.
Anvil's
it's
got to
got,
get their shit better together on Amazon, man.
Six-
I know they don't.
65,000 BTUs.
Hey, do you guys know what Amazon takes, like for Northern Brewer or Anvil? You know, if you sell something for $100 on northernbrewer.com or Anvil or Blickman, and you sell it, you have to price match it on Amazon, $100. How much do you think Amazon takes? A lot, right?
I imagine
mean,
like
10%.
they're doing
10% would
good.
be Amazon's doing pretty good, huh? This new website there called Amazon.com. They're doing okay.
Yeah.
So Amazon's like the new age eBay because they have like the
Way
third-party sellers
bigger,
now.
way
So
bigger than
I
eBay ever was.
So I started watching. You really got to watch, who's selling the product, because if you want, like an actual Blickman brand, you got to make sure that it sells sold by Blickman if you want to get it from them, versus like a third party.
That's what I've been noticing from Amazon lately. It's like, I'm guilty of it too. I do a lot of Amazon shopping and stuff, but there's a lot of knockoff stuff on there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tons of it.
Austin.
And that's exactly what you're
doesn't
saying. Like,
show
you got to
this.
make sure you're like, check the brand names and stuff, because it might seem like legit or the same thing, but it's definitely, it won't say where it's coming from either sometimes.
Yeah. But see, I live like 30 minutes north of the Austin distribution warehouse.
We got one here in my city in Edmonton too.
Yeah. So, and I have like an Amazon blocker that's like 5 feet from my house at a gas station. So if I click my address as my house, I'll get it in the afternoon. If I deliver it to the locker, I'll get it like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I think my record here is like 12 hours from the time I order it to the time it's in my hands in my house.
Yeah, I definitely got that Amazon Prime, and some stuff gets delivered within like 1 day, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's saved me before too when I needed like I had a keg
15%. Thanks,
and
Graham.
some rings that went on it. And the next day I got some seals and stuff like that and gaskets for my keg, and it was good to go.
Yeah. So I won't pay the premium for refurbished kegs anymore, because I've been burned too many times. And I'm not carrying around a.
Why would you pay the
fridge.
premium if they're used?
Well, so they'll say, like new seals, all this new.
Oh,
O-rings,
yeah.
it's
New
been
gaskets.
replaced.
Got it.
And I'm not going to carry around a wrench in my truck just to pop off a post and see, because I've been burned a couple times. I'm like, I'm good. And I got burned in my local homebrew shop.
Yeah, I'm ripping everything apart right now. I took apart my whole keg raider. I want to put new gaskets on. I want to clean my dip tubes. I do this thing where I'll clean one beer line, and then I'll clean another, and then I'll wait to clean a beer faucet. But it's like, you know what? Just a couple times a year, just take everything apart, man. Clean the inside of the kegerator, all the sticky shit. You know, all that stuff gets on the wood, and it makes whatever platform a lot weaker. And I'm just ripping everything apart right now because I think I've got.
What do you use to clean your lines in your geezer?
What do I use? I would use caustic to make a YouTube video, but on like a homebrew scale, it's just so much easier to replace them. And I would do that if I was a commercial brewery as well. You know, if your cold box is just right behind where you're pouring on the other side, that's your bar. I would just change out the lines every few months, you know, but sometimes your cold box is all the way in the back. So you can't get to, you don't want to change the lines out if they're running through your roof or they're coming through the sidewall or something. Then you would want to use caustic. You know, there's a lot of restaurants, a lot of pizzerias, a lot of dive bars where there's, you know, there are bars up front, and then there's the kitchen, and then there's whatever where people are answering phones or delivering pizzas, and then all the way in the back is the cold box. And then I would use caustic.
Yeah, I ran PPW,
and they are not
for my
cleaning their
lines,
beer
like
lines.
through a keg or whatever. I kind of made a mix in there, and then
What are you talking
cleaned
about?
out my lines, like just for cleaning out my lines.
Got it. All good, Jorge. Much love, man. We'll get you on sooner or later. What's Thomas Joseph talking about? 3-inch high flames. What are we talking about? Bore? Question mark.
I think we're talking about that burner stand you just posted a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah. There's probably a weight thing on there. I'm not vouching for that. I just thought I'd throw that in the chat. Do you dilute the caustic? Oh, yeah. If you don't, you're talking like Fight Club shit, man.
So when I'm cleaning a keg, I'll do OxyClean first, scrub it out, and then I'll run that through the tap that's going, then rinse it out, run Star Sand through it to sanitize the line, and then I'll clean out the actual tap itself.
17.
And
I just ran PPW, and then I cleaned it out. Then I rinsed it through, and then went through it with Star Sand after.
But if it's like the same beer, you know, if I'm just replacing a keg with the same keg of beer, then I just unplug, plug it back in, and go.
I keep one of my lines for dark beer, and then my other ones are for lighter beers.
You got to, because if you're running like a cider tap, and then you put like a West Coast on there, you're gonna be like, this tastes kind of different. So each tap, I have four.
Sounds good, Jorge.
4 taps, and I got 2 party taps inside. I'll make sure that I have the same style of beers on each tap inside.
What's the worst thing you've ever made, Sunset?
Made what?
Man,
tomato saison. Tomato
so it's 2.
soup saison.
So it's 2. So it was the first time I used a Kvike yeast. I started way too hot, and I couldn't maintain heat, so I fought it for like, oh man, it was like deep sea fishing. I was reeling in this fish, and it was trying to keep it hot. It was going stagnant hot, and the beer came off just so funky. We still drank it because it was still like 6.5%, but it was funky. And then the other one was, I was at Austin Homebrew, and I picked up one of those like Brewer's Best like cider kit bags. And it came with like flavor packets, like ramen seasoning flavors and crap in it. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine with just like the concentrate in the bag. And it came out so bad, I actually dumped out the keg. Which is like $64 because you got to buy the bag, you got dextrose, and I mean it came out so trash. So I just dumped it. So
a hard seltzer with Voss Kvike, and
that was the best.
But mine just didn't turn out like it.
I guess I used Lutra for my hard seltzer video.
Funky or something with it. Like I maybe drank half of it, and I poured out the rest. I had to actually cut it with like juice or something like that in order to drink it, because it just had some weird it tasted fine, it just had a weird like smell to it. So I don't know what I did wrong. I missed some kind of step maybe, but I used everything that they said to use for it. I think you had to use like a nutrient as well, like when you use that vice when you're making a hard seltzer,
you have to use yeast nutrient.
I used that. So I did all that.
You need maltose. Yeast needs maltose, or you have to compensate.
Maybe it didn't get hot enough, or maybe it didn't ferment in time, like enough. And you know, there could have been a lot of reasons. It was when I just started out.
You used no
Yeah.
yeast nutrient for your hard seltzer?
No, I did.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't enough.
Maybe, but like maybe that's what I smelled though, like or tasted with that. Like what was that
Sulfur,
nutrient? Because like
baby
it has
turtle
that smell
farts,
to it.
baby turtle farts
Yeah.
IPA.
Yeah.
But that was my 1st
I'm
time.
good.
I don't know if I'd make a seltzer again. Because, like it wasn't hard, but I just find it more interesting drinking beer. So,
Yeast in the
and then
Yeah,
beast.
so the last seltzer.
Yeast in the
the
barrage.
second
Sorry.
one beer that I kind of pooched was where I made a pineapple jalapeno kind of IPA, and I used it turned out really good, until I added pineapple extract, which I added way too much of, and I ruined it.
Oh man.
So, well, lessons learned. You got to start.
Take.
I even watched all the videos too, where it's like just add a little bit at a time, and then just
Mm-hmm.
keep sampling it.
I'm allowed
And then
because.
I was like, so I added a little bit, tasted it. I'm like, oh, I don't taste any pineapple. Add a little bit more, and I'm like, oh, and it still don't taste anything. And then I just like, dumped the whole thing in. Then a couple days later, yeah, it was just toast. All I tasted was like a pineapple.
Well, see, you see, like the Clawhammer guys in Brew Show, they have like syringes and stuff. They're measuring them out by like the little grams and ounces, and they're squirting this little itty bit in there. I'm like, oh, dump it. I'll figure it out later.
We're missing somebody. We need a fourth. We need a fourth. What about Austin? Is that Austin Maddox? Is it Greg Maddox's son? We need a fourth, man. It's like I don't know. Everything comes in fours, right? Ninja Turtles,
So
Sunset
do you have
Riders.
any beers planned, CH or Sunset?
I got a lot of hell yeah, I got beers planned. I'm kind of in cahoots right now, trying to buy a house with a buddy, so I'm kind of figuring out like my schedule because I don't want to have all this beer and move out. But
No,
I'm gonna do smaller batches. I want to do like coffee beer. I want to do Belgian triple. I told Animated I would do that, and I do want to do that. Carbonated sangria, I've been talking about for 30 years now. Healthy beer, I want to do like a turmeric beer. I want to do turmeric ginger. I don't know, maybe some radishes or beet juice or something like that. Even though
I had a
you
beet beer.
was it good?
And,
Sounds
yeah,
beet.
I didn't taste beets in it, and I might have showed you a picture of that can. That was like a while back.
What style was it?
Pretty cool graphics on the can. He had like a beat, and then it had like headphones on and stuff, and then
Cool.
like kind of playing off the beats.
The Beatles, the plane, the crane, the Beatles. Yeah, so I got that, and then I want to do. I don't know too much about this Australian sparkling ale, but Trevor's got that on his brewery, and I think it's popular out there. And then a beer I haven't done in a long time. I want to do a corn beer. I want to do a lager or maize. Same kind of word. What up, Rowan Archer?
Like a Mexican beer.
Yeah, do another Mexican lager. I think. I kind of want to look around and see what I can do with corn that's outside of that style. But as of now, and I've already done a Mexican lager video. But we'll see. We will see. And then dry hop ciders this week. And then I want to make a video on just like beer cocktails, like what all the cocktails you can make with beer and craft beer, and use some of my homebrew. Rowan Archer, what's up, you brunch? So I'm looking forward to that. And if I could I'm not going to finish all these videos. I'm not finishing all these videos.
No, same with like cooking videos. I got a few that like, I've uploaded all the the videos to my computer, but then I haven't even thrown it into my like Adobe Premiere or Rush or whatever to even start editing it, because like it just go on to something else, right? And then it gets deleted.
What are you talking about?
Or it just gets lost in the stack.
Yeah, no, just editing videos or making videos in general.
Yeah, it's work. It's real work. It's a lot of work. Theron says,
one second.
Y'all go sub. Theron's looking out, man. Thomas Joseph, blonde ales. Blonde ales are pretty much any just kind of base ale.
Back.
Are you making another drink? You got it, Braj. When will we get another short rib video? Before the move? Definitely not. I wish, Goose Fraba, but as soon as I get to wherever I'm going, I'll make so many food videos. It's going to be unbelievably bad. And really quick, just want to give a shout out to everyone who's here tonight. We've got 33 people watching, an hour 15 in here. And the Rams are about to win, I guess. Somebody said game. So it's going to be Rams and the Bengals. Let's pull this up. Minute left, 2017. Who's got the rock? This game went fast, I feel like. Who's making plays tonight? Bleh. Debo Samuel, Cooper Kupp. Rams struck first. Debo Samuel second. Cooper Kupp's the man. Same with Debo Samuel. Greg Kittle, 17-7. Rams came back. Matthew Stafford, another touchdown to Cooper Kupp, 17-14. Matt Gay, 40-yard field goal, 17-17. And then Matt Gay for the win, for the go-ahead with 1:49 left. It's not over. Rams just intercepted. Can kneel the rest of the way. CH, you still moving to Florida? There's 3 places we're kind of putting in offers for right now, and I'm kind of one of my best friends just bought 2 houses in Florida, a $600,000 house and a $300,000 house. And we're looking.
What does that get you in Florida?
A lot. Florida, I think I would say it's about half of where I live in San Diego.
What's the square footage on a house like that?
He bought a big house for 2,000 square feet for $600,000, but it's in Indian Rocks. Indian Rocks is like West Tampa Bay, Florida. It's very nice up there.
Wow. A 2,000 square foot house here in my city would probably be about 500,000, 600,000
Canadian,
yeah, which is still maybe
450.
150 less or 100,000 less or something.
So about $400,000.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Like my place here at 327 for is built in 78, and it's about 1,200 square feet. But they only count they don't count your basement. They count just your main floor and your up floor.
Does everybody have a basement?
4 bedrooms.
And
in Canada, I believe so.
You kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the purpose behind?
I don't know why. I know I did learn that though, that it is a Canadian thing almost. Like in the States, like a lot of places don't have basements.
Where does Thomas Joseph live? In Florida. It's funny because you talk to people, like I had a buddy who just bought 2 houses in Florida, and I was in Nashville last weekend, and you're talking about, wanting to move and buy out there. They're like, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty expensive, man. Like, I bought my house for like $150. Now it's like almost $300. I'm like, $300,000 in Los Angeles or San Diego is
like a tent.
Is a single wide trailer park. If they came out here, they would think that I'm lying. They would think that they're in the future. They honestly would be blown away.
There's places like that in Canada too, like Vancouver or Toronto. It's just ridiculous. Like you can't even buy a place right now. Or find a place to buy. Everything's to rent. Like it's all bought out.
It's all bought out. People are silly too, man. Like, not to get too political, but I have friends that are like far, far, far left, like socialist people, and they're the dumbest people that I know. They're still my friends. But they're like, yeah, man, we got to get minimum wage up to like $25 an hour. Or San Diego's too expensive.
And everything else goes up.
Well, it's like, hey, man, not everyone's supposed to live in San Diego. What are you talking about? Like, I can't go to Manhattan. I can't go to New York or Hell's Kitchen or San Francisco and just complain about it's too expensive and I need a better wage. It's like, no, not everyone was supposed to live.
What's minimum wage right now over there?
I don't know, but when you go through drive-throughs like Jack in the Box, In-N-Out, McDonald's, I get coffee from all these places. It's like $17 to $20 an hour.
Damn,
it's insane. In North Carolina, I think it was like $6 an hour.
I
was like, you got to just bring the wages up. It's too expensive to live here. It's like not everyone's supposed to be able to afford to live here. Yeah, California is different from the rest of the nation. Same with Hawaii.
Just in general, though, like just starter jobs. Like when you were a kid, I made $4.90 an hour, like at a movie theater, and I took pride in it. It was my first job, and I would work till 11:30 at night sometimes.
I hear you, man, but trust me, it's a different world now. It is a
Yeah,
completely different world. I don't know what is going on, but it happened in North Carolina too. Places shut down early because people aren't working the way they used to. I don't know what the hell is going on with the world.
So I'm surprised the term minimum wage is still even like a proper term.
That's what screws that's what screws people over. Like I was talking to this girl and she was like, "Yeah, I got this job. I'm kind of bummed out. It's only $3 above minimum wage." I'm like, "Well, that's your problem. If minimum wage is $25 an hour and you're like, oh, I only make like $3 more, you're still making $60,000 a year. Most Americans don't even make close to $60,000 a year. California's weird, man. California's a weird state, and it's got more.
No intention of going back.
Well, it's just got more victim mentality. What's the old saying? Socialism's cool until you run out of money, and then you're back to like, okay, it's fucking figure the real world out.
Socialism is cool until you run out of other people's money.
Exactly. And then you're like, well, that way, and then you're back to, where our grandparents were trying to figure shit out. But I don't get California. I don't understand the state income tax. I don't understand why our car registration's like 5 times more than people that register their cars in Arizona or Tennessee. I just don't get it. But people just pay it because they're used to it, or I don't know. I don't get it.
So like based on that right there, like Texas to register a vehicle is like under $70 a year.
In Texas?
Yeah.
$170?
No, 70.
You're right. Yeah. See, to register my car, a 96 Tacoma, it's $200. My buddy's dad, who moved to Arizona, could register like 4 cars and 3 trailers for still less than that.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, so if there's 40 million people in California, 20 million of them are probably driving cars. The average car registration is probably $250 or $300. That's like, what's the money? Like, where does that money go? I don't know.
Exactly. So what's the gas in Cali at the moment?
Almost $5. Pretty close to $5.
So I just filled my truck today and it was $2.89, and I was like, that's expensive.
Right. That's another funny thing about North Carolina and Florida. People are like, dude, gas is going to hit $3 a gallon. It's like, I can't remember the last time I paid under $3 a gallon in California. I remember there was one time right when I turned 16, I was on a snowboard trip going up through San Bernardino, and I saw a gas station and gas was 99 cents. And I remember thinking like, that's crazy. I could buy 10 gallons of gas for $10. Like this is insane.
So you guys go by the gallon, right? We go by the liter here in Canada.
Everything's gallon. There's no liter anywhere in any state in America.
Yeah. Minus soda, which comes in liters.
I didn't realize we were going to be preached about pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. I don't know what that means. Panda here closed their dining room and only does takeout. Deadmoke because nobody wants to work anymore. That's kind of what's going on in my neck of the woods too. What up, Chris Vodka? I know, I get minimum wage. It's $80 an hour, but it's still minimum wage. In Melbourne, I live about 30 miles from the CBD in what's Melbourne, Australia?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah. Deadmo, yeah, a lot of people aren't working anymore. In Melbourne, I live about 30 miles from what's CBD? 2,000 square foot house. Yeah, Australia. And to buy it tomorrow would be 800,000. I don't really know that point of reference. I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal. New Zealand is over $2 per liter. Been that way for years. What up, Tom Alvarado? What's going on, man?
But man,
I want to move to Johnson
City. Everything is going
up. That's the final. Rams won. Rams Bengals Super Bowl. How random is that?
Damn.
That's kind of weird, right? Because who's the quarterback on the Rams? Stafford. He was on the Lions for what 10 or 15 years, and he didn't do shit because he was on a shitty team, and they put him on a good team for 1 year, and he goes to the Super Bowl. Damn, that sucks, man. He could have been like, I don't know. Put him on the Patriots. He's got like 8 championships. Put him on the Lions.
I mean, we're here talking about gas, and they're changing, NFL teams from state to state, man. You're talking, that's so much damn money.
What are you talking about?
Like, we know the St. Louis Rams to the LA Rams and the Oakland Raiders to the Vegas Raiders now. We're here bitching about gas prices, and they're, just shifting a franchise across the damn country like it's nothing.
Well, that's another thing too with just the changing names of teams and stuff. And we went through it here in Edmonton
for cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel culture. And like we have a team here in CFL, Canadian Football League. It's called the Edmonton Eskimos, and they changed the name to Edmonton Elks.
What was wrong with Eskimos?
I guess it was offensive to the Inuit people, but except no Inuit people were complaining about it.
Right?
That's
now what are the Elks like?
Yeah.
Well, the Elks are. Yeah, we'll see in 15 years.
All right, we got Jesse Van Voorhees literally trying to sign my lease for a nano brewery this week in York, South Carolina, man. Good luck with that, Jesse. Cheers to that, Barrage.
Yeah, man. This dude just went under like a month ago.
Who's
really
that?
Bad. So it's called Brewery. Is the first place that did a beer mile. He was in the local grocery store and just got it.
Tom.
Fighting for the shelf space and being the local dude is just a hobby, and he went under. I'm pretty sure he's still making beer, but he shut down the tap room, the brewery. But man, it just happens. So
Susier brought up a good point. People are just bored and misplace their energy. Agreed.
Oh, totally. I mean, everybody has, and if you don't feel that shift, man, I mean, it's there.
Ugh. I'm starving. I'm starving Marvin, man. Is Larry still going? Larry is still going. We got more people watching our channel than Larry's, man. Shout out to everyone's here. Sorry, Larry. This is what happens, Larry. Clay is the electric chair. What's up?
So, what hoodie is that?
What am I wearing?
Yeah, the freaking Chewbacca hoodie, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Warm as hell.
Yeah, I got this from my uncle a couple years ago. I think it's like
It looks
an Eddie.
comfortable, man.
Yeah, it is like an Eddie Bauer or one of those department store ones. It's definitely
So I
like.
wasn't sure it was like a onesie or something. I was like, man, is he cold? He's sick?
It's a
Does he
sham
have a fever?
wow. It's a sham wow.
It's a onesie. Yeah.
It's a sham
When he goes
wow.
to the washroom, he has to take it completely off.
Yeah. What up, Tom Alvarado?
Nice.
Brunge is on the mic, man. The brunge is on the mic.
Man, I have like 4 days off of work. I'm taking the wife out tomorrow for a date night. I'm gonna come bring some.
You should brew after that.
So I got some of those twisty cans. It looks like the monster cans with the twist off lids. So that's what I put my homebrew in if I want to go take it out to people's houses or barbecues or stuff. So I found like a local B&B down in Austin. So I'm gonna bring a four pack over for the owner. Be like, hey man, here's some swag.
That's cool. That's cool. Anybody else want to come on or what, man? I feel like we kind of blew our load last night.
Yeah, I actually need to probably pop off here right away here because I got to put my son to bed.
I mean, it's an hour and a half. We can just call it, man. I'm stoked that everyone's here. I know this is kind of a flash thing, and I'm sick, and I feel like shit, but I got to get some food and stuff. But if you got to get out of here, let's just call it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good at hanger bounds. It doesn't matter. So,
I'm gonna make a fried egg sandwich and I'm gonna stream it. Fried eggs and sous vide and shit. But yeah, let's get out of here.
I can give you some tips.
Yeah. Hopefully, cheers to eating good. Hopefully,
Well, thanks everyone for subbing to my channel. All the new subs.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, SCH, for having me on tonight, and again, Sunset for some tips and
Sunset
and
Riders,
stuff.
baby. Sunset Rider.
Yeah, man. You just throw videos, man. I started on iPhone, and now I'm on some Canon freaking camera, dude. And it's just, I mean, I gotta make a video soon.
Yeah,
too.
I'm using my my S21 Ultra to film, and it takes,
What's that?
like amazing videos. and I'm just gonna keep plugging. I try to put a video out every week, and I'll just keep going.
Oh, you're shooting
So
with
I-
a
I-
with a Samsung Galaxy. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So I
Says
told
the
myself at
blind
least
man.
I was like, I'm gonna make at least 10 videos, and then from there, I'll make my decision if I'm gonna keep going or not. I think I'm on like 11 or 12 now.
It's hard. I've had times where I'm like, hey, I didn't put a video out. I'm like, I gotta get a video out. And like I know I
Dude,
got
it's-
content uploaded, but then just the sitting down, editing, and everything too, right?
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
love the editing process. So
That's
but,
why you should care.
Getting better at it for sure.
That's why you guys should
Yeah,
care
so-
about growing a channel, because you're spending a lot of time working on it.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, man. Hit up myself, CH, any of these guys, man. Yeast. If you have any questions, man. I mean, I'm still sub 100, man. But I'll share anything I got, dude.
yeah, hit these guys up.
Definitely.
They is
Yeah, I just added you
your
on Discord there, and I got Yeast, and like you got all you guys on Discord, I think so.
right on, man. Well, thanks for everybody for
Yeah.
their time. Thanks to Sunset. Thanks for Clayton. Much love. And let's get out of here as Elementary Brew Coach
NBC?
shows up. NBC, man. NBC. Let's get out of here. Cheers.
NBC then cut it. NBC then cut it. All right, cool.
NBC and then cut it.
Just say it.
I don't have anything to drink. Oh, it's gross.
I mean, I got a black IPA and a Jim Beam and Coke over here. So
Oh, double fist and NBCs, man.
All right, I got it.
wife works till midnight, so I gotta stay awake for a little bit.
Let me put the little thing in here.
Apple cider.
Let me see if I could chug this whole thing, man. NBC that. I don't even know if that's humanly possible.
Yeah, I'll give you $10 if you NBC that whole bottle.
How much money?
Apple cider.
I couldn't do it for.
$10 if you NBC that whole bottle.
I couldn't do it for $1 million. Tom Alvarado, twisty
Super
cans
chat,
in case you
$10
need
is,
them. Tom's
CH
looking
chugs
out.
That whole bottle.
He's got the chat going. If you guys need some twisty cans,
Yo, message me about the Twisty cans. I'll tell you everything about them. They're legit. I love them.
CrawlerNation.com.
You can use them again and again and again.
oh, these are cool.
Yeah,
Expensive.
they're legit, and they come in all sizes, like from like 6 ounces to like 64.
Crowler Nation's the brand, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
check
spend
it out.
if you spend $1, you get like a sample pack that's got like all the cans in them. They can do labels, custom cans, man. I mean, I bought like a 64 pack, and they're freaking awesome, dude.
You can get a bulk pallet. You can get 5,000
Yeah.
of them.
You can go from like single can to like the big stuff. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
Let me try to
Plus,
add.
you don't need a canner. You don't need the dies to seal them up, and those things are sealed up.
Yeah,
I had
12 ounce twisties for $42.
Yeah.
those are
You can either
$3.70
use a
$3.75.
beer gun, like a crowler filler, a growler filler,
Brian.
hose, or just pour it straight from the tap, and they'll
I
last.
wonder if,
in the
like
fridge.
you could probably can with that too. Then I imagine.
Jorge gets them from the
Same
same
way you would do it.
same brand.
So I want to pressurize them, or like do like post carb in them. But they're really good from off of the keg. I'm not too sure how much pressure they can actually hold.
Yeah, I got one of those taps for like my, like our hose for like the growler filler.
Yeah.
That's what you call it.
So that's if it's a bottom fill, it's good. I'll just make sure you rinse them out. Get all the contaminants off on the inside. Make sure they're not like hot to keep the foaming down. But you fill them up and they're good. I mean, I hand them out and then people give them back and I rinse them out, sanitize them, and use them again.
Yeah,
So
no,
they're
this is sweet.
great.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out, man. I'll have to save that
Yeah.
line.
But yeah, I know when you go on the site, you can spend like a penny or $1 and you can get like a sample pack, which has like every size can. They give you some labels. They come like 4-pack holsters and stuff.
You can do like
a really
custom
good deal.
labels and stuff. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Oh, that is pretty cool. That'd be nice to to gift to people, right? Like
oh
that's
totally,
what
yeah.
you do with your homebrew, right? For sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, I give it out to anybody I can. So
Awesome.
Well, cool,
Cool, thanks, man.
guys. Yeah, good looking out. Shout out to everybody who's here. Let's have a good week. Let's kill it. Yeast and the Beast, man. We can't do a 24-hour stream without you, Braj. I got to make some
Yeah,
food.
he's the only one that can make it in 6 hours. So.
I gotta make some
and
food.
James did 8 hours, I think.
Jump into bed, and then watch 1883.
Awesome.
All right,
Guys, have a
everybody.
good night, man.
Let's get out of here.
I'll
Everyone have a
look
good
at
night.
you guys.
Thanks for you guys for coming on and everyone in the chat. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday, hopefully.
Sweet.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Good night, guys.
Everyone have a good night.